All right, hockey fans, let's get you set for another game here at the Aurelia 2020 Ontario Winter Games. It's the sledge hockey competition, as the first of two games this afternoon features Team East in red taking on Team Central in yellow. You're tuning in through Parasport TV as we get you set for the opening puck drop, but first, let's have a quick look at the updated standings after the two games this morning. You can see atop the group sits Team North with 5 points through one game. Team West in second with 5 points through one game. The goal differential favoring Team North, hence why they're in first. And 5 points through one game because you get 1 point per period one plus 2 points for the game win. And that's why both of those teams sit at 5 points apiece. Well, we've got a special guest joining us here for this one.
Let's do this.
As Greg Westlake takes the mic. Greg, I'm going to have to ask you just to shift over because I am a one-man show. I got to work the camera here.
I'm impressed, man. You're great at what you do.
It's great to have you here. Thank
Everybody
you.
at home who gets the opportunity to watch their niece, nephew, cousin, friend play this game, you know, it's all because of this man right here. So thanks for having me today.
It's very kind of you to say that, and very excited to have you on the broadcast as we get set for the opening puck drop here between Team East and Team Central. Both of these teams hungry for their first win of the event as the referee checks with the goalies. And we get the action underway here in period number one. Patrick Assing takes possession of the puck. He shoots it up the ice. Here's a 2-on-0 chance right off the hop, and the shot just goes wide off the stick of Jordan Minnow.
That's a tough shot to make there, opening the game with a backhand. That's a tough shot to master in sledge hockey.
Minnow had a couple chances in the first game, including a short-handed breakaway that he got stonewalled on. As Team Central try dig the puck out, they bank it off the boards and out through the neutral zone.
We got to get some sledge hockey benches here in Aurelia.
You know, we were talking about that, and a little surprising that they're not fully accessible benches here. As that shot right on, and Desjardins, who gets the net here in this afternoon's game for Team East, makes his first save of the contest. So, Greg, you've had a ton of experience on the ice. Have you ever done color commentary before?
First time. So anybody watching right now, this is my first time ever doing color at a game, and I'm loving it. You know, it's I'm pretty excited about this tournament. When I was coming up in the sledge hockey system here in Ontario, we didn't have this. You know, the East versus West and all this, and you know, so ultimately it's an opportunity for more games, and that's what this sport needs. Is you need a chance to play more games. You know, when you grow up playing minor hockey in Canada, you know, a lot of able-bodied players get to play 60, 70 games in a season. You know, we're lucky to get 15 or 20. And so I just love competition. I love the amount of games that are being played now. So happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you on board, and I got to say you're a natural. I'm sure you're more comfortable on the ice, but I think you have a second career here in broadcasting.
I'm hoping I get hit way less up here, so I could be into this color commentary gig.
Puck shot in by Team East as they're pressuring for possession, but it's scooped up by Gord Bullard, who had a solid defensive game in the earlier matchup for Team Central.
Team Canada alumni, Gord Bullard.
Battle for puck possession at center ice, and it'll be scooped up by Connor Urich. Actually, now he'll take control for Team Central. They're wearing their yellow jerseys here as we've played just about 2 minutes in the first period, and we're scoreless so far between Team East and Team Central. Puck comes out, and it'll be scooped up by Van Volkenberg as the defenseman controls it for the East. Big hit there.
Little T-bone, I think, there.
That was Justin Johnstone delivering the collision.
I like that. Hit of the night so far. Let's get some more going.
We've definitely had some physical play through our first two games here as that puck gets shot into the Team Central zone. Chasing after it and getting to it is Tony Kang. As Kang takes possession, he wheels out the zone, past the head, but it'll be picked off by Robertson. Robertson runs into his own teammate along the bench there, but coming in to bail him out is Eric Baker. Makes the pass ahead. Rebecca Sharp skating after it, but getting there first is Cooper Urich. Puck shot down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against Team Central with 12:01 left in the period. So the faceoff will come to the left of the Central goaltender, Lee King.
Statue of Liberty play here, going for the shot off the faceoff.
Winkler on the draw for Team East, comes up with puck possession, tries to draw it back. Corralled by Minnow, but then it's quickly taken away by Calvert. Puck goes out across center ice, and it's quickly shot up by Avery Robertson as Asink tries to make the play along the half wall. Banked out of the zone as Kang makes the play defensively. Robertson, he gets caught up along the boards, and they try muscle it out of the zone, and they get it over to center ice where Jordan Minnow lays it off to Patrick Asink. His shot from distance, blockered aside by King.
Those are great shots to take in sledge hockey because you can use the other players as a screen, and as a goalie, it's really hard to see that puck coming in.
Well, King did well to track that particular shot and make the save as Minnow picks up the loose puck for Team East. Quickly, Team Central shoot it right back into the zone. Minnow, Asink thought about taking it, but Minnow fires it up the ice, gets caught in his bench, and that'll give Carreri the chance to take it for Team Central. His pass was behind Samolia, who had a really solid first game in that opening loss. As they try to get the puck in deep, Harrington, his attempt got blocked. Nice maneuver to get around the would-be checker as Minnow takes the shot from distance, and that one just dipped over top the net. Greg, you talk about those long shots being tricky. That one nearly opened the scoring.
Well, it's hard to play the puck as the goalie. You know, all you can really do is push that to the corner. So even if you don't score, now look, they have possession in the other team's zone.
And they're working hard for it on the forecheck, but it's controlled by Samolia. Quickly taken away as Team Central pinned in their own zone for the team. Puck shot around the boards but kept in as making the play was Parker. His pass then picked off. Quickly they regain possession as Robbie Brooks tries to feather it in front. Getting a stick to it was the goaltender King. And once again, he gets it over to the corner where it's hammered off the boards by Perry.
I like that play. They've thrown a few high. Now throw a few low from distance, and maybe you'll bounce one off a sled. I don't care how it goes in. Any goal is a good goal.
Asink on the forecheck tries to lift the stick and pick the pocket, and his teammate comes in to make the play as Robbie Brooks had it only for a moment, and now Team Central have a chance to wheel out. Long stretch pass through center ice, and it connects as breaking in is Carreri. He gets stopped at the blue line. Nice defensive effort that time by Travis Parker. Parker, he gets caught up across center, but does well to advance the puck in the zone. As Team Central working it through the blue lines, they send that one the distance of the ice, and we'll get an icing call here with 8:53 to go in the period. Greg, I see eyeing the camera.
Oh, is it go time?
I'm just going to say, if you feel like doing it.
It's go time. I'm ready. I'm watching you. You're a man of many talents here.
Well, fake it till you make it, I think is what they say.
Perfect.
We're making it work.
I got to get right in here. Oh, boy.
There you go. Beautiful. 8:53 to go in the first period. Scoreless so far between Team Central and Team East. Off the face-off, Eric Barker tries to draw it back, but nicely done defensively by Team Central. They clear it down the ice, and a little too heavy. That's going to go for an icing call.
We're just going to keep it locked down
Yeah,
here.
you're a natural. No need to follow the puck on that
We
icing.
just need constant icings, and we're good, yeah. It won't be the most exciting game, but I'll be better with the camera.
Again, I think you've got a little more skill with the sticks in your hand, but you're doing a great job, and I appreciate you pitching in like this. As with 8.5 minutes remaining in the period. It's Team Central banking the puck off the boards out through the neutral zone with Spencer Harrington. He feeds the pass over, that one just out of the reach of Calvert, and it'll be secured by Robertson. Makes a good play along the boards. Passed ahead to Sharp. She gets crunched. Puck picked up. Actually, it's sitting there, and now it's played ahead by Urich. Robertson takes possession. Whenever you want to tap out, you let me know. You're doing a great job, though.
I just feel sorry for all the aunts and uncles, mothers and fathers at home.
Here goes Calvert. He brings the puck in for Team Central. Delayed penalty coming here. His shot goes wide, but we get the whistle, and the Central team is going to the power play.
This is the Zoom, if you want.
I wasn't going to put that much pressure on him, but
We need to zoom out for the power play here. See the system they got going.
so Team Central get their first power play opportunity of this game with 7:54 remaining in the first period of play. From the faceoff, however, it's Team East taking possession as it's whipped around the near boards by Van Volkenberg and just gets across the line where Perry tried to make the play. Controlled now by Calvert. Calvert, he gets crunched as sliding up to make the check was Bazinet. Calvert flips it over to the far wing where it's played ahead by Bollert, and into the zone goes Carreri. But the puck picked up by the defenseman Parker, and he'll send that down the ice with 1:25 left in the power play. Greg, you're a natural, man.
I appreciate it. I don't know how you do all this, man. You're great at what you do.
It's a little tricky, isn't it? All right, Team Central on the power play. Bollert makes the pass ahead as they break through the neutral zone. The puck gets away from Calvert. Crunching there was Parker. The puck's sitting there, and it's picked up by Bollert, who gets hit as well. But his team moves the puck up with Calvert. His pass goes off the sled of Minnow, and it's controlled by Team East with 50 seconds remaining on the PK. Puck at the far side, hash marks. I'll grab it if you're done. As Team Central move it out. Calvert has it go off his blade and into the east zone, but they quickly cleared across the line. Having to hold up on the delayed offside was Perry. Then he lets the shot fly, and that sailed just wide. It kind of bounced along the ice and nearly gave Desjardins a handful. Puck knocked down with a high stick, but it's going to be controlled here by Floyd. He's got a breakaway. It's a potential 2-on-0. Floyd in all alone, shoots and scores! Ryan Floyd, shorthanded, opens up the scoring, and Team East take a 1-0 lead.
The big play there was the celebration after the goal. Looking at the bench, getting the boys fired up. I like that. And it didn't have to be high. Just a nice shot, middle of the net. Good play.
You really want to hit the net on those breakaway opportunities, and Floyd made no mistake. He put it out of the reach of the goaltender, and he gives his team a 1-0 lead here, shorthanded in the first period. As Patrick Assink gets back to the puck first, the penalty now over, so Team Central not only unable to capitalize on the man advantage, they give up a shorthanded goal in the latter moments as that shot gets swiped away by the goaltender Desjardins, the shot coming off the stick of Carreri. Centering pass, that gets picked off by Robbie Brooks. He plays it to the end wall where Team Central aggressive on the forecheck, try regain possession, but it's corralled here by the goal scorer, Ryan Floyd. Plays it up the far wall where Van Volkenberg has to hammer it back around the near side. Moving up to make the play as Team Central try hold the zone, but it gets across the line and out, and it'll be secured by Cooper Urich. Urich plays it off the boards ahead, and it's secured by Justin Johnstone. He feeds it ahead. There's a shot attempt, and that one just went wide off the stick of Michael Carreri. Big collision there, nothing doing. Play continues on as Robertson nearly overskates it, but does well to corral it, and now feathers the pass ahead for Floyd. Floyd fires it into the zone as it'll go behind the goal with 4:35 left in the period. Urick passes forward as Carreri takes possession. He's got action up the near wing, and he flips it back to Urick. Urick across center ice. Collision there as Asink looked like a bit of a teeing there, but no call. Play continues on as there's a shot right on and a glove save as the shot came from the stick of Eric Baker, and King did well just to get the stick there. The glove there to make the save. Puck tied up underneath the sled of Robertson. He tries to dig it out. It's corralled now by Sharp. Rebecca Sharp taking the lane. She gets the puck in deep as it goes all the way behind the goal, and it'll be secured by Josh LeBanc.
I think that's one play there with the players sitting on the ice not using a bench. You can't throw it far on that side. You got to come to this side of the ice if you want to stretch a guy.
It really impacts the breakout there, doesn't it? As you try to get between the blue lines, but you're basically losing a third of the neutral zone.
Yeah, it's tough to play that way.
Yeah. Well, maybe the next time the Winter Games are here at this venue, we'll have fully accessible benches. But either way, we're thrilled to be here at the West Aurelia Sports Complex, Rotary Place Arena, as that shot from center ice goes wide of the goal. And you're streaming the Aurelia 2020 Ontario Winter Games live through Parasport TV. The puck shot down inside the Team East zone where it's corralled by Patrick Asink. Asink skating it out of his own zone. Gets crunched and has his pocket picked, and here goes a turnover led by Calvert. He goes into the zone offside, and nice job by Robertson to anticipate, slide up, and make the play defensively. Sharp across center ice with the puck. She's got room to skate. Rebecca Sharp makes the move across the blue line to open up a lane. Thinking shot if she can get a little more space, but two yellow jerseys close her down, and the puck taken away. They can't clear the zone initially. Second effort, it's cleared to the line where Kennedy Johnston has possession. He plays it ahead for Jacob Calvert. Calvert gets around the first defenseman. Calvert streaking in towards the net, makes the pass. Here's a shot attempt. Oh, and that one, I don't know if Perry just put it over top the net or if Desjardins got a piece, but that was Team Central's best chance of the game so far.
That was a great pass. Under the sled, drop pass, just laid it there. I love area passes for shooting when you can just skate into it. Makes such a difference.
Jacob Calvert, part of the Ontario team at the 2019 Nationals in Elmira, and he's been arguably their best player here this opening day for Team Central as he wears number 8 in yellow. His team dumps the puck into the zone where it's controlled by Tanner Gallant. Off the boards and out through center ice, skating hard after it is Baker. Baker gets to it, throws it into the middle where it's Calvert who comes up with the turnover. Calvert wheels back, makes the pass ahead as Perry finds the return to Calvert, and then his shot got blocked as Parker made a gutsy block on that one. Jordan Minnow picks up the loose puck. Minnow breaking in. Stick handling, shoots. Oh, what a beauty. Minnow picks the top corner, and it's 2-0 Team East.
And that's deflating. That's hockey right there. You have all the pressure, all the momentum's on the other side, and then a quick break and ends up in your net the other way. That's too bad. But great shot, great goal.
So with 1:17 remaining in the first period of play, Team East able to double their lead after that snipe from Jordan Minnow. From the face-off, Team East battling for the puck, and it's Floyd quickly on it. He brings the puck into the zone, over to the far corner. He drops it back for Minnow, but that one's intercepted as Carreri gets to it. 1 minute remaining in the period. Team Central trailing 2-0, trying to break out here, but the puck held in the zone. Nice job by Avery Robertson, whose shot then got blocked. Puck going towards the blue line. Big collision there. Stays in the zone only for a moment as Urick takes it out for Team Central. Cooper Urick, he centers that one. It's just out of the reach of Tony Kang, who's quickly after it, battling in the corner against Asink, but it's Patrick Asink who comes away with the puck. Good touch passing, and that springs a break for Floyd. Floyd touches it over to Minnow. Minnow going in all alone, 25 seconds left, shoots and scores! Back-to-back goals for Jordan Minnow, and that combination of Floyd and Minnow are really clicking for Team East.
I love there his last goal. It was glove side. This one he goes blocker. You know, keep the goalie guessing. That's a smart shot.
No chance for Lee King on that one. As Greg just mentioned, a nice job by Minnow to switch up the point of attack. Instead of glove side, this time he goes blocker, and it results in a goal to make it 3-0 as we're inside the final 20 seconds of the period, with Team East leading 3-0 over Team Central. Puck fed over to the far wing as Josh LeBanc gets to it. 3 seconds remaining. He gets posterized into the wall. And that'll end the period with LeBanc slow to recover from that collision.
You know, much closer period than the score would tell you.
That's kind of been the case of a few of the games here today. Certainly the second game, which finished as an 8-1 scoreline, but it was not that lopsided.
Well, there's some great players in this tournament, and they can get breakaways and make you pay for it.
They'll check on LeBanc, and he'll be able to skate off on his own power. And that'll do it for the first period of play. Second period coming up. You're watching the 2020 Ontario Winter Games on Parasport TV. Second period puck drop about to get going here as Team East leading Team Central 3-0, and we're underway in the second period of play as a scrum for possession off the face-off, and it's controlled by Urich. He plays it ahead as Team East shoot the puck inside the central zone. A bit of a collision along the boards, and it'll be secured by Johnstone. Played around the far side boards and in front of the Team East bench, where whacking away at it is Alain Bazinet. Puck controlled by Johnstone. Flips it out through center ice. And it'll be Asink who gets to it first for Team East. Big collision at the blue line, and the loose puck secured here by Bazinet, making the break for Team East. Shot from distance, and that gets blockered away by Jacob Simon, who's into the game in goal now for Team Central. We saw them take a similar approach in the first game where they switched goaltenders each period, and now with a player down in the crease, we'll get the whistle for player safety. Trainer will come out and check on the Central player. I believe that was Samoila who got the worst of that collision. Greg, it may be hard for viewers to tell, but how physical is the game? How much do those crunching hits really impact?
It's a lot. You know, I kind of compare, the hits in para hockey to when you're blocking a shot. It's the ones that you don't hear that hurt the most, because that hit your body, that didn't hit padding. And you see that a lot in all these collisions. It's just, it's little car acts every time, and you're so low to the boards too that you're basically just driving into, a cement wall. And, that hit we saw at the end of the first period, those are the hardest hits to take when you're in that danger zone about 3 feet away from the boards and somebody just comes and finishes you there. That's a tough hit to take.
Certainly tougher than I am, the players on the ice, no question about it. As we're thrilled to have Greg Westlake up here providing some color commentary, some camera work at times, a man of many trades, and of course you can catch his work on AMI as well.
I like that. Good plug.
Yeah,
Good plug.
anytime.
I appreciate that.
Here's a wraparound chance as Team Central try jam it home, but it gets snuffed out as the save made by Desjardins. Loose puck banked all the way down the ice. It's not going to have enough for icing. In fact, this could be a break for Eric Baker as he's in all alone. Baker shoots, and he just misses with that attempt. Looked like he was trying to pick a top corner with that shot.
Couple missed nets away from having a tie game here, I think.
Battle for the puck in the corner as Sharp tries to center it, but that's picked off by Perry. And now Team Central move it up the ice. Carreri flips it over to the far wing. Skating up with it is Calvert. Calvert does well to get around the first defenseman, gets the puck in deep. And the race ensues, and getting to that one first was Travis Parker. Been very impressed with the play of Parker here through the first couple games. As that puck gets fed ahead, Carreri brings it into the zone. Parker tries to make the defensive check, but the pass then gets intercepted as it was Van Volkenberg making the play. Here's another spring chance. Jordan Minnow already has one on a breakaway. Takes the shot. What a save! Jacob Simon, the brick wall since coming in here in the second period. Loose puck as nice work by LeBanc to pick the pocket of the player in red. Tries to feather it ahead for Johnston. Now Kennedy Johnston on the puck. That pass blocked. Johnston another opportunity to sweep it forward, but that's snuffed out as well. And now Team East able to knock it out of the zone. A hand pass called, and that'll bring a stoppage in play with 11:12 left in the period. So, Greg, I've got one more game today, 4 games tomorrow. Can I book you in for all of those 5?
You don't want me for all of those. You're going to need a Hull sponsorship, I think, though, just the way doing play-by-play like this. And there's not much of an intermission either, right? They just they take a quick 5 seconds and get back out there.
You know, it's funny. You never really know what kind of breaks you're going to get. And usually in tournaments, there's not much. But these are especially quick intermissions as Team Central do well to hustle back, as that was Cooper Urich taking away a potential break chance for the East on that long clearance. Urich brings the puck into the zone now offensively. Tees up the shot, but that one goes wide of the goal. Tracking back for it defensively is Robertson. Plays it around the far boards where Floyd tries to dig it off the wall. Nothing doing the first time. And now a battle for it along the hash marks as Justin Johnstone in there for Team Central. Calvert, centering pass, nice back check to break up the attempt for Samoila, who is setting up in the slot area for that shot attempt. Puck sent down the length of the ice right on goal as Simmons sticks it aside for Calvert, who starts to wheel out of his own zone. Calvert, lead pass, goes off his teammate's sled down the length of the ice, so no icing there as we've got 5 minutes played here in the period. Team East leading 3-0 over Team Central. Both of these teams yet to pick up a win here at the Aurelia 2020 Ontario Pair Sport Winter Games. I think it's just the Ontario Winter Games, but what the heck, we'll give it an extra little pair sport nod. As the puck shot inside the central zone, and Team East able to hold it in. Asink receives the pass. Asink tries to drop it back there as it was intended for Winkler. Winkler shovels it back to the top of the point, but it's Team Central able to knock it off the boards, but not out. Johnstone fed ahead as the pass came from Samoila. And on a delayed offside, the puck will go right in on goal. So it'll be brought from behind the goal by Johnstone around the side of the boards. Team Central pinned up in their own zone right now by the aggressive forecheck of the East. Asink. That shot attempt wide of the goal, but again, not a bad idea just to float one towards the net. As digging away for the puck is Yershasizin. And just over skating it was Urich. Both teams scrum for it. It's now out in front where Team Central lead the breakout. Carreri makes the pass forward. Harrington across the blue line. Harrington takes the shot. It's off the post. Where is it? Oh, just underneath the goaltender, Desjardins. Team Central coming oh so close.
Just one of those games so far for them.
Here we go, the face-off as Calvert on the draw. Tries to win it back. Sharp can't dig it out. There's a shot attempt. It was, I think, blocked by the defenseman, stepping in the way as it was Travis Parker. Parker plays it around the boards. That one goes across center ice where it'll be secured by Perry. Stefano Perry evades the first check, makes the pass through center ice as a couple of his teammates nearly collide. Calvert shovels it forward. And then a big hit thrown, and that's going to be an interference call against Team East, and heading to the box will be Travis Parker. So, Greg, a chance here for Team Central to create some offense on the power play.
Well, and it's been such a close game. They just need a break. You know, they just need one thing to go their way, and then I think the ice will shift, in their direction.
What are some of the keys for a power play in sledge hockey? Are you looking for cycle play? Are you looking for shots from the point? What are you hoping to tee up?
You know, I think it's about finding the right system for your skill set. You know, if you got some guys that can really shoot it, then I think a key is to draw defensemen away from the front of the net. Because one thing I notice in this sport is the sleds take up so much shooting lanes and passing lanes, it's hard to get pucks through. So the key is to have good puck movement around the perimeter, draw defensemen away from the net, and then get your chance, when there's not 4 sleds sitting in the way.
Well, we'll see if Team Central can make that happen, or if Team East can strike shorthanded, as they've already done once here in this game. Puck brought into the zone, and working hard for it is Carreri. That centering pass just got picked off.
Big defensive play there.
Cleared down the ice. Nice work by Team East. East in red, Central in yellow. As Harrington makes the pass forward, he finds Calvert going across the line. Calvert looking for a shooting lane, lets it fly, first shot blocked, second shot, he snipes it, and Team Central capitalize on the power play with that goal from Jacob Calvert.
And that's why you stay with it. He could have easily taken that first shot and turned away from the play, but he followed his shot, and good things happened there.
Calvert's been buzzing through the first 2 games, and there he gets rewarded with the power play.
I was happy to see him shoot that. In the first period, he made a couple really nice passes, and I thought he could have, he had shooting lanes open, so it's never a bad play to throw a good shot on net.
Especially after his first shot was blocked. Tough for the goaltender, who already reacted to that first attempt to then square up for the second one. And Team Central right back in this one. It's now a 3-1 game after they score on the power play to cut the Team East lead to just 2 goals. So lots of time remaining here as we've got 6.5 minutes left in the second period of play. As that shot from distance right into the glove hand of the goaltender Desjardins. And instead of playing it, he'll hold it for the draw. Not wanting to take any chances there. As the face-off will come to the left of the goaltender Desjardins. From the face-off, the scrum ensues for the puck, and it'll be Asink behind his own goal, playing it off the boards and past the defenseman out to center ice. Team East dig the puck out as it was Minnow who had possession. Taken away. Big hits being thrown here as now Minnow, he just overskates it. And then Central play it in from the wrong side of center, so that'll be an icing call with 5:45 left in the period.
Teddy left you. Let's go.
So, Greg, I know that the well-versed sledge hockey fan is obviously pretty familiar with your career path. Tell us a little bit about your experiences, though, for maybe the fans who sort of know what you've done but aren't completely versed with your experiences.
You know, honestly, just a guy who loves hockey. You know, I was very lucky to be on the national team. I've been to.
Oh, we get a goal! And Team East strikes right
love
away.
To the goal there. That's where I got most of my goals from, about 3 feet out from the net there. That's a Greg Westlake style goal right there. Just drive the net, drive the goalie crazy, and good things happen, I think.
It's Jake Beaton who puts it in, and he makes it a 4-1 lead for Team East.
He made me proud there. That was a great goal.
Well, like you said, it's not how you score them, it's whether they cross the line. And
all that matters.
Yes.
High, low, left, right, doesn't matter.
Bit of a, I think maybe a potential equipment issue there with the goaltender, but it's all sorted out. It was a bit of a goal mouth collision, so you can understand the goalie being a little cheesed about that one going in.
It's the loneliest job in sports, being a goalie on a team.
I think Freddie Anderson knows something about that. .540 remaining in the period as Team East now lead at 4-1. So, Greg, as you were saying, you've had the great honor to represent the country at the highest level.
Very lucky. I've been to 4 Paralympics. Huge honor wearing the maple leaf and represent your country. It's not just, you know, it's so easy to just say your country, but for me it was always about, you know, my teammates, their families. And the thing with Paralympic sport that makes it so unique is just everybody has such a unique journey of how they got there. You know, for me, I was born with a defect that led to the amputation of both my feet, but there's other guys on the team who are military veterans. There's other guys that are cancer survivors. And when you take the time to just get to know your teammates and all that, you just start really having this deep level of care for them. And so that was the coolest part. Was, yeah, you get to play for your country and wear the jersey, but you also get to represent this incredible group of men that have all gone through amazing things in their life, and, you know, together you're trying to reach a common goal. And, you know, for the better part of the last 15 years, I've really enjoyed, you know, that, trying to make that work.
You know, you mentioned some of the incredible events you've played in. Do you have a favorite career memory, a particular moment that stands out to you when you think about all the games you've played?
Yeah, I mean, definitely any time you win is special. You know, I love playing at home. I love when we can pack a house and have our Canadian hockey fans going crazy. And, you know, it's like that now. We play a game that was sold out in Elmira last week. We go to the East Coast. We draw very well out there. So it's definitely growing. But back in 2006 when we won the gold medal in Torino, Italy, you know, I was 18, 19 years old. And just being, you know, now when I look back on it, I realize how special that moment was. Because I think at that time I thought I was going to have, you know, 10 gold medals when I retired. And, you know, now I'm close to retirement, realizing that that's not going to happen. So I have a better appreciation for some of those times we were successful in the past.
You know, you mentioned that series in Elmira a couple weeks ago. Such a great community, the way the Woolwich Thrashers have been supported. And us at Parasport TV, we tried to put that stream on. Unfortunately, we weren't granted permission for that one. But, hey, we're thrilled to be here this weekend, and we want to thank the Ontario Sledge Hockey
Association.
Association.
Call me next time you need permission. We'll get you in there.
Okay, sounds good.
I appreciate all you do, man. You make it possible for everybody to watch their loved ones and people they care about, you know, play their sports, and I think it's amazing.
Well, you know how I feel. The competition on the ice is so incredible. The stories, as you alluded to, of each of the participants are so worthy that, you know, there's no reason not to be showcasing it. And I'm just happy to be here playing my small part in that.
And all these athletes out there today, they have their stories and families here and watching and supporting them. And, you know, just to be out here and be active and playing the sport you love to do is it's an incredible thing. It's something I'll support forever.
Digging away for the puck as it's Yurik who tries to clear it out of the zone. Picked up by his teammate, LeBanc. LeBanc has his pocket picked by Assink. Tries to get around him and takes the shot, but that one goes high and wide. I think one of the other incredible things that we've started to see in sledge hockey is the women's national team program that's coming. And we're lucky enough here this weekend to be calling some players who are a part of that program, including Jessie Gregory, who's one of the goaltenders here this weekend.
Yeah, they're incredible. We had a girl named Christina Picton at our tryout camp this year, and going into it, I didn't know how it would all play out. By the end of the week, she made me a huge fan. She's an incredible hockey player. She's an even better person, and just by the end of that week, I was sold. It's like a lot of this Paralympic sport. Once you try it, you have such an appreciation for it. And when I saw the skill level she had and how good she was, sign me up. I'm a big supporter of the women's program, and hopefully they can get into a Paralympics in the future and have the same opportunities that we have.
One of the things I do have to try at some point is strapping into a sled.
You've never done it?
No, I've never had
Come
the
on.
opportunity, and it would probably be very embarrassing, but I do want to get out there at some point.
We can fix that. We can fix that.
I've been, I don't know if lucky's the right word, but I've been blindfolded a few times for blind hockey and put in net. That's an experience I would love to get on the sled as well.
Well, it's so humbling, when you get out there and, you watch something and you think you can do it, but then when you actually get out there and there's a 10-year-old kid skating laps around you in his or her sled, it's humbling really quick.
Not only would they be skating laps around me, I'd be out of breath real quick. As we've got
that
2
never
minutes.
gets easier, actually. I'm out of breath working this camera right now.
2 minutes remaining here in the period as Team East leading 4-1 over Team Central, but Team Central win the offensive zone draw. Nice job by Floyd to get up into the space and take away that chance from the point. And now they move the puck into the zone with Minnow. Minnow's already got a goal in this one. Couple of goals, actually. And he just missed on the hat trick opportunity as it went off the crossbar.
And that's post number 3 this afternoon.
He's been firing, and he's at a nose for the net already with 2 in this one. Jordan Minnow, as he's setting up in the high slot. Puck comes back to the point. There's a shot attempt by, check that, it was Van Volkenberg that just missed. Minnow, he lets it go, and that one along the ice goes wide of the net. 1:13 remaining in the period. Puck in the far corner. They try center it out front as digging away for it is Travis Parker. Goaltender Simon looking for it. It's in the back of the net. Tough break there for the goalie Simon, but it's 5-1 for Team East. Frankly, I don't even know how that one got past him, but you could hear it clank off the post.
And I thought after the power play goal we were going to be in for a close contest, but, it shows the resiliency there. You got to just act like nothing happens after a goal, get back to playing.
Yeah, you got to give Team East full credit because it certainly felt like the game was starting to shift in the momentum of Team Central, but all the East have since flexed their muscle, and they now lead this one 5-1. Again, both teams looking for their first win of the weekend here, and right now East has put themselves in a good position to claim some points. As the puck scrummed for in front of the benches, 2 players from each team in there. Referees urge them to move it, but finally it's whistled down with 35 seconds left in the period.
That was always my favorite hit to throw growing up playing sledge hockey, was just when the players are on the ice there, just hit somebody into the bench, create a big pile up.
Calvert on the draw for Central. As they dig away for it, it's shot inside the Central zone, and getting to it first is Urich. Again, it's scrummed in front of the benches. 20 seconds remaining in the period. They try dig it out as Robertson plays it forward. Once again caught up and then shot into the zone by Jake Beaton. Final 10 seconds of the period as Johnstone takes the puck for Central. He gets hammered against the boards. Bazinet supplying the hit, and the buzzer sounds to end the second period with Team Central sporting a 5-1, Team East with a 5-1 lead over Team Central. Third period play coming up next. You're watching Parasport TV. Third period puck drop. We're underway here in this game between Team Central and Team East. And it's Team East with a 5-1 lead as they bring the puck back into the zone, led by Rebecca Sharp. Her shot gets turned away. Once again, Team Central make the goaltending change, so it's Lee King back in between the posts.
You know, I would have sung the anthem before the game if we thought of it.
Greg, you got to be careful what you offer to do on camera, you know, because there's video of that. There's evidence. I'll take you up on it.
I deliver, my man.
A man of many talents and apparently an anthem singer as well. We're thrilled to have Greg Westlake up here in the booth doing some color for us today. As you're watching the Aurelia 2020 Ontario Winter Games, it's Parasport Prime action in the sledge hockey division presented by the OSHA. You're watching on Parasport TV.
Central's being aggressive now, sending three guys clearing the zone, going for breakaways, and hopefully there's no turnovers and it doesn't get worse.
Well, you're down by 4. You almost have to be willing to take some risks, but you're right. If you get caught, that 4-goal spread could get real ugly real fast. Sharp digging away for the puck in front of the Central bench. Overskated, but it's Kang who comes up with it only for a moment and then makes the pass over. Passed ahead as Team Central try gain the offensive zone. Asink makes a good defensive play and shovels it in deep. Floyd, he's already got one. Oh, there he puts it off the goalie's helmet. King making the save.
That should have been a whistle there, actually, after the puck.
Yeah, I was wondering why. Because I would think it's double IHF rules where anything off the mask and it's whistled down, but
it's mayhem out here in Aurelia. Anything goes at this tournament.
Team Central trying to get some momentum after that big save from their goaltender. The puck played up the far wing.
It does feel like we're doing a Winter Classic here. It's a little chilly.
Yeah, it's a beautiful building, the West Aurelia Sports Complex, but they could use some heaters in here, not going to lie. The action on the ice is hot, though, as Team East try gain the offensive zone. Good work by Team Central to kind of clog up the middle of the ice. Carreri tries to feed it forward. It's picked up by Johnston. And then the pocket pick, but it's over to Yershasizin. Passed ahead, Perry sidesteps the first check. Yershasizin tries to draw in for a shot, but that gets knocked away, and it'll be corralled by Team East as Winkler plays across center ice. Bollert, puck shot up along the far wing. Calvert gets to it first. He endures a check along the wall, makes the pass back to Perry. Perry gets checked closely, still has the puck, lays it off. As Bollert lets the shot fly, and it's into the glove hand of Desjardins, who did well to track that through
I like
the crowd.
that play. They have to shoot everything right now. They've been very unselfish. You know, maybe sometimes making that one extra pass when a shot on net would be good for them.
11:35 remaining in the period. As Team Central doing their best to cut into this 4-goal deficit. The face-off coming up to the left of goaltender Desjardins. From the draw, the 2:15 square off for it. The shot coming off the stick of Harrington, and it was turned away by the goaltender Desjardins. There's another shot, and that one just goes high and wide as Team Central starting to apply some good offensive pressure. Pass back to the near side wing. Off the wall, they try and make something happen. It's back to the point. Urick plays it over to the far side as it's feathered down low behind the goal by Johnston. Puck secured by Team East as Alain Bazinet plays it around the boards and out of the zone. 10:54 remaining in the period. Bazinet picks it up once again for Team East. As he's looking.
Do you get points in this tournament for winning periods?
Yes, you do.
So
that's
there
a
we
great
go.
question.
There's always something to play for here.
Absolutely. And actually right now that's huge because if Team Central can find a way to pick up any point here in this game, it would take them out of a tie for fourth right now because, Team East was actually the other team. See, this is why I don't try to do math live on the air and why I got into communications.
My fault.
No, it's okay. But yeah, essentially, any point is important. And here's a chance for Team Central as Calvert gets stonewalled on that break. He was in all alone, Jacob Calvert, and it was saved by the goaltender Desjardins, who ends up holding it for the face-off.
And that was a great play just to get that opportunity to score, and then just a little more patience there. Once the goalies who sit like that tip over, you got to go around them because there's just nothing low to shoot at. If he gets that opportunity again, he'll score.
Well, Calvert's been the best player so far through the 2 games for Team Central as that shot right on. The rebound sitting there. Oh, and somehow it stays out. I think it just caught the sled of the goaltender Desjardins to stay out. Team Central really applying some good pressure as the East just able to clear the zone and take a bit of a breather. Sharp through center ice, turns it over to Perry. Stefano Perry plays ahead as it's picked up by Kang. He feathers it into the corner. Racing after it. There's a shot and they score! As Michael Carreri gets the goal for Team Central, and it's now a 5-2 game with 9.5 minutes left to play.
They heard us talking about getting some points out here. Did it for the team.
Carreri picks up the goal. And Team Central saying, don't count us out yet. They trail by 3.
Do you notice a trend in sledge hockey where everybody thinks shoot high because the goal is sitting, but so many of the goals go in low?
Yeah, it's a real good point. And I think the goalies have gotten so good at covering the top part of the net that,
challenging, taking stuff away. And we talk about on the national team all the time is just coming in and taking that low, hard shot. Create rebounds, score that way.
And that's it. Even if it's stopped, you're more than likely going to get a rebound where, as a shot up high, chances are it's clean in the glove of the goaltender. Or blockered off to the corner where you're not really getting a second chance. Well, let's see if Central can pull off the comeback. They trail by 3, but they're hot on the puck here in the offensive zone. Perry keeps it in along the boards. Lets the shot go. It was actually kind of a pseudo shot centering attempt, and it ends up being intercepted. Cleared to the line, but not out. Nice work by Bollert to hold the zone. There's a centering pass for Perry. Takes the shot, blocked by his own teammate as Uricision was parked in front of the net, and it ends up.
Their passing all game has been so good.
As this will be an icing call here against Team East.
This is where one goal at a time. If they get another one here before the 5-minute mark, I'd say, all of a sudden you're in the game. You're thinking about winning again.
And they nearly put one past Desjardins there. It was a threatening opportunity as Team Central certainly have been building confidence over the last few minutes.
When I'm in a game like this that got out of hand early, I always kind of have that internal clock going that's, okay, let's just get 1 by this time. Let's get 1. Don't worry about getting 5. Just get 1.
That's funny. As a goalie, if I'm having a bad game, My thought is just get through the next 5 minutes. Team East trying to bring the puck in tight to the goal, but great back checking there defensively by Johnstone to break it up. As buzzing was Jordan Minnow. He's already got 2 for Team East in this game. Puck picked up now by Team Central's Michael Carreri. He had the last goal to make it a 5-2 game, which is where we are with 7:50 remaining in the third. Puck pinned up along the boards. Now it's shot out through center ice, where quickly the East fire it back in, courtesy Jordan Minnow. Johnstone plays it off the boards, but it's held in by Floyd. As Johnstone pokes it out behind his own goal. Into the near corner, Cooper Urich plays it off the boards and across the line as the battle ensues for possession. Team East take it as it's passed ahead by Robertson, controlled by Floyd, as he goes into the boards against Johnstone to try hold the zone. 7 minutes remaining in the third period of play. Pace of play slowing down in the last few seconds as Central starting to maybe feel a little bit gassed, but they're working hard. Team East just want to keep the puck pinned in the opposition zone. As they scrum for the puck, and it's knocked away by Josh LeBanc. Played out, and Michael Carreri takes possession. Carreri has a man working up the wing, but he can't complete the pass as he was at the end of a shift. And now Carreri will head off for a change.
I mean, both teams need some fresh bodies out here right now.
Yeah, a long shift there for both lines.
Well, there's essentially no intermission, so this is it's a tiring game.
Well, it's physically taxing for sure, and as you just mentioned, Greg, with basically just seconds for intermission, not much time to catch your breath during the game. Patrick Assink, he overskates the puck, and that could lead to a break here for Jacob Calvert. This could be a 3-on-1 chance for Team Central. Calvert receives the pass back. He's working up the near wing. Calvert evades the first hit, tries to drop back. There's a shot right on. What a save! As Stefan Samoilia teed it up, but a big save by Desjardins.
So unselfish by Calvert. Now, that he had that chance early in the period where he took it wide and didn't cut all the way across. I would have liked to see him cut all the way across there, kind of fix that mistake from earlier. He has the speed to do it all day, but he just loves setting up his teammates for shots.
A pass-first kind of guy, Jacob Calvert, but
right
now,
my line.
yes, absolutely.
It's when you're watching guys play that are passers, you're frustrated when they don't shoot, but then everybody wants to play with that guy, so it's funny how it works.
I will have to redo the face-off here with the puck wedged underneath the sled. So with 5:40 remaining in the period, Team Central continue to try cut away at this 3-goal deficit. From the face-off, Team Central tries sweep it out front as digging away for it is Calvert. Again, a scrum for the puck. Caught up underneath a couple of players. Referees try to get them to move it, but they'll whistle it down with 5:23 left in the period. So, Greg, I got to ask you, what were you more nervous about, playing your first game for the national team or your first color broadcast? Because we kind of put you on the spot here.
Oh, I'm going to say playing my first game on the national team. It's, I feel like if I'm bad at this, I have the option to never do it again. I can say no. Hockey was a lifetime of work. It was, there was no turning back. Whether I was good or bad, I was going to keep chasing that dream. So I was hoping to be good.
I think that's probably the right answer. Certainly the one that would make sense to most. And, we're just thrilled to have you here today. And
I will say there's a lot more repercussions if you mess this up, though. So I'm just trying to stay pretty PG here. I got 4 more minutes left of keeping it clean.
Yeah, you've done extremely well with that, especially considering I don't have a mute or delay button. So you've done really, really well. I appreciate that. Certainly the talk on the ice may be a little more colorful at times.
I've been mic'd up a few times. And
Oh, have you?
It's definitely, you think about it after.
That's funny. 4:20 remaining here in the third period. As Team East maintaining a 3-goal lead, Team Central fire that one down the length of the ice, and if it has enough, they'll whistle it down for icing, but it dies just
Let's see
before.
them skate at the end of this game. That was a cruel stop.
As it's Van Volkenberg who played it along the near side boards.
A nice little toe drag there.
Perry making that play. He gets the puck ahead across the line. Carreri thinking shot. He has his lane closed down and was never able to pull the trigger on that chance. There's a sharp angle shot, goes off the side of the goal. Central pressing forward, and then the puck shot out across the blue line. Bollert gets the puck back inside the Team East zone along the near corner where it's scooped up by Robertson. Robertson, his pass attempt was blocked and then intercepted by Perry. And let's see if Central can capitalize on this offensive zone turnover. A big scrum, a bit of a shoving match there. I don't think we can say punches thrown, but definitely some niceties exchanged there between Perry and Robertson as they got tied up. We'll have to wait. I think both will head to the box here, roughing likely the call. Although, isn't that just hockey?
I'm smiling ear to ear right now. I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, I'm not a fan of it if the score's out of hand, going out and just doing stuff like that for no reason. But if you're just both trying to win and you're passionate about the game, I love it.
Well, and that's why I say, isn't that really just hockey there? Because it's a competitive game. They're obviously still going hard. And, yes, they got tied up. And, sure, if you're the referee, you want cooler heads to prevail. But
well, and I always think about physicality like this. You know, you're going to play each other again. You're going to be rivals again. And, you know, maybe next time when he's cut through the middle there, the guy doesn't throw the hit. You know, you always want to create space for yourself out there.
So a offensive zone draw here for Team Central as they try draw it back. It was Calvert on the face-off, and then we'll have to restart things as there was one referee trying to get the penalized player over to the bench, over to the box, excuse me. And they've pulled Alain Bazinet over. 4 instead of 14, but I guess a body's a body, so as long as someone's there to serve the minor, we can get the action back underway. You're tuned into the Aurelia 2020 Ontario Winter Games. It's the sledge hockey competition presented by the OSHA. We're streaming live on Paris Sport TV. As the puck cleared out of the zone. And Team Central quickly bring it back in, led by LeBanc. His draw pass secured by Calvert. Jacob Calvert trying to open up a shooting lane. Lets it fly. Big save. The rebound sitting there. And then the goaltender pounces on it. Great save by Desjardins on that chance from Calvert.
And that's what we've been talking about for the goalies. Just come out, make yourself look big, and the guys are going to try to go high and just let it hit you.
And he did well to keep that rebound within arm's reach so he could cover it up.
Absolutely. Spoken as a true goalie. Always give him the credit there.
What, I'm unbiased? Come on.
Perfect.
I don't know about you, but my defense are never in the right position. From the face-off, Asink, he skies that one down the length of the ice. Icing immediately waved off as the puck not enough to even get there. And it'll be Johnstone who takes possession for Team Central behind his own goal.
You know, I never mind if I'm shorthanded in a game that I have a few goal lead on because I get to ice the puck. And that's such an advantage sometimes. Is the second it's on your stick, you just get to get rid of it. You know, sometimes if you're not shorthanded, I mean, obviously you want to be even strength, but the other team can just pin you in your own zone sometimes when that momentum gets going. 57 seconds remaining on the Team Central power play as it was just one penalty issued out of the scrum. And Team East seemingly content to, as Greg mentioned, just send the puck down the length of the ice and
take some time off the clock with just over 2 minutes remaining here in the period. From the face-off, Team Central move the puck up the ice, where it's corralled after the hit. Carreri tried to take possession. He was knocked off it, and now they play it up the near side boards. Van Volkenberg makes the defensive play for the East. Puck at center ice down below us with 1:40 remaining in the period and 28 seconds left in the Team Central power play. Puck held by Brooks, who plays it down low behind the goal. Minnow there for Team East, trying to kill the last 10 seconds of the power play, but with the puck wedged against the boards, they'll whistle it for the draw.
We got to think Central's trying to escape with the third period win here, right?
Absolutely, because you're right. Right now they've got the 1-0 advantage in the period, and with still 3 games to go this weekend, it's, two more games in the round robin this weekend. You know, that 1 point from the period could end up playing in huge.
I'd even consider pulling the goalie with a lead and try to get every point I could.
Well, it's an interesting strategy. We'll see if Team East opt to
Let's get
do
aggressive
that.
here.
I can't imagine they will, but heck, we've seen stranger things before in the game, so the penalty now over. Team East back to 5 aside. As we've got 1:05 remaining in the third period of play, Team East maintaining a 3-goal lead over Team Central. But Team Central have the puck out at center ice. Carreri, he's got one of the 2 goals, feeds it ahead for Kang. Kang gets knocked off the puck, but it's picked up by Samoila, who then tries to feed it through. Kang making the aggressive forechecking play to try get the loose puck. There's a shot attempt off the stick of Samoila, and it goes wide of the net. Van Volkenberg. Samoila gets to it first for Team Central. Centers in front. Diving effort to break it up, as we've got 25 seconds remaining here in the game. There's a shot attempt. Great glove save. Big rebound. Second effort, and once again, Desjardins makes the save to keep his team in front by 3. A great first shot, as it was Justin Johnstone letting it fly, but Desjardins with a couple of well-timed saves.
Really just a story of what could have been this game. It was the quick strike offense against kind of more sustained zone pressure, and it could have been a very different game with some goalposts went a different way and some big saves as well.
Yeah, some tough puck luck at times in this one for Team Central, as that shot by Calvert sticked aside and frozen for the draw. And you're right, Greg, if not for a couple of unlucky bounces, this could have been a very different result.
It says 5-2, but I enjoyed the game. Both teams, nothing to hang your head about in this game.
Both teams will be back in action tomorrow, as Team East will improve to 1 win and 1 loss. As there was a big shot block, and that one's going to sting there. It was Eric
not
Barker.
The shot you want to take with 10 seconds left in a 5-2 game right there.
Barker's like, are you kidding me, man?
Those don't hurt when it's a 1-goal game and you win it for your team, but I'm guessing he's feeling all of that one.
Well, the buzzer sounds, and Team East take this one by a final score of 5-2 over Team Central. Greg, I want to thank you so much for joining me here on this broadcast. It was an absolute pleasure, buddy.
Man, I appreciate all you do for the sport, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. We've got one more game on the docket for today. 4 p.m. puck drop between Team North and Team West. You're watching the Aurelia 2020 Ontario Winter Games, streaming live on Parasport TV.